Hi friends, welcome to Crochet Craftsman. Today we're making this adorable little witch hat, perfect for Halloween, or to add a fun festive touch to your crochet gifts. Before we start, if you love quick Halloween projects, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a festive tutorial. This one's such a fun and easy little project. You can make your witch hats in any color, any size you love. Use them to decorate your crochet pieces, or even add them to your fall home decor. Today, I'm using mustard yellow and green because black just doesn't show up well on camera. But trust me, it looks amazing in black and green, or any autumn colors you love. For this project, I'm using medium weight 5-ply yarn, half cotton, half acrylic, and a 2.20mm crochet hook. This pattern's totally beginner friendly. We'll just use basic stitches, single crochet, increases, and color changes. If you can make a magic ring and single crochet, you can totally do this hat. So go ahead, grab your yarn and hook, and let's get started. By the end of this video, you'll have your very own handmade witch hat, just in time for Halloween. Alright then, let's begin. We'll start by making a magic ring. That's the little loop we'll crochet into. Chain 1. Make 4 single crochets inside the magic ring. Now slip stitch into the first stitch, and that completes round 1. Chain 1, and get ready for the next round. Start in that same stitch, and make 1 single crochet into each stitch. You'll have 4 in total. Slip stitch to the first stitch. That closes round 2. Chain 1, then make 2 single crochets in that same stitch. In the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. Then, 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And by the end of round 3, you should have 6 stitches in total. Now, gently shape your work. Push the stitches outward with your fingers. That'll give the hat its curve. Slip stitch into the last stitch, and that finishes this round. For round 4, chain 1. Then make 1 single crochet in each stitch. You'll have 6 again. Look at that perfect cone shape forming. You're doing amazing, my friends. If you're enjoying this, tap that like button. It really helps me create more free patterns for you. Slip stitch to the first stitch, and that closes round 4. Chain 1, then make 2 single crochets in that same spot. In the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, 2 single crochets. Then 1 single crochet in the next. Keep repeating, increase single, until you get 9 stitches. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and that completes this round. You can go ahead and cut the tail from your magic ring. For round 6, chain 1, then make 1 single crochet in every stitch below. You'll have 9 in total. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and that completes round 6. For round 7, chain 1. Then make 2 single crochets in that same stitch. Next, make 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. Make 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Keep repeating increase single single, increase single single, until you have 12 stitches in total. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and that completes this round. Chain 1, then make 1 single crochet in each stitch below, 12 in total. At the end of every round, we'll repeat the same step and slip stitch to finish. For round 9, chain 1. Start with an increase, then 3 single crochets. Repeat increase single 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 until you have 15 stitches. Slip stitch to the first stitch, and that completes round 9. Chain 1. For round 10, make 1 single crochet in every stitch. You'll have 15 again. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and that finishes round 10. For round 11, chain 1. Do 1 increase, then 4 single crochets. Repeat increase single 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 for 18 stitches in total. Slip stitch to the first stitch, and finish this round. Chain 1. For round 12, do 1 increase, then 5 single crochets. Repeat increase single 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 until you have 21 stitches. At the end of the round, slip stitch into the first chain to complete it. Chain 1, then make 2 single crochets in that same stitch. Make 6 single crochets in a row. Then repeat the pattern. Increase 6 single crochets until you have 24 stitches in total. At the end of this round, slip stitch into the first stitch and switch to your next color. Finish that stitch with your green yarn. Now comes the fun part, switching to green, just like that. Quick reminder, my friends, If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. I post new Halloween and fall projects every week. You don't want to miss them. Chain 1. Start in that same stitch and make 1 single crochet in each stitch below. You'll have 24 again. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and we're done with this round. For round 15, chain 1, then make 2 single crochets in that same stitch. Make 3 single crochets, right in a row. Then make 2 single crochets in the next stitch. 3 single crochets, just like before. Repeat that pattern. Increase single, 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 until you have 30 stitches in total. At the end of this round, slip stitch into the first stitch with your first color. And close the last 2 loops together, just like that. Perfect. Chain 1, then make 2 single crochets in that same stitch. One single crochet in the next stitch. Then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. One single crochet in the next stitch. For round 16, work the pattern. Increase, single, until you have 45 stitches in total. We're done with the green yarn now, so you can cut it right here. Slip stitch into the first stitch, and that completes this round. For our final round, chain 1. Make 2 single crochets in every stitch below, for a total of 90 stitches. Keep going, to the end of the round. Almost done, my friends. Before we finish, if this tutorial helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Halloween crafts, and share it with someone who loves crochet. Your support means the world to me. After you finish the last 2 stitches, go ahead and cut your yarn. Make an invisible join to the first stitch, then weave in your ends through the back loops. And that's it, my friends. You've just completed your very own witch hat. You did amazing. You can gently bend the tip by hand, shape it any way you like, or add a thin wire inside to make it bendable. Here's another option. At the beginning, we made 2 rounds of 4 stitches, but you can make 3, or even 4 rounds instead. Then just continue with the pattern. Before you go, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and share it with your loved ones. See you in the next tutorial. Take care, my friends, and happy crocheting!